Mike, you've seen 4 of your colleagues get fired already this year. Any thoughts on what appear? You're not going anywhere. Stop. Anyway, any thoughts about what seems to be an increasingly quick trigger to get rid of guys that have otherwise had some fairly decent success?
Yeah, I think you're giving a good platform for me to make a case for myself, so I'm going to do that right now. I think this is what I've said a lot about this, and I really truly believe this, Mark. I think people are having a really hard time adjusting to what is becoming a new era of college football. Like if you look at the SEC, I was just reading some of these stats. I think I read somewhere that there's been like 27 one-score games in the SEC this year, more than we've had in a really long time. I think there were 6 games last week. 5 of them came down to one-score games. The parity in this conference is at an all-time high. And so when you look at it week in and week out, I think people are still looking for the days when the best team went out and won by 40 every week, and 12-0, 11-1 were kind of the standard of what was good. I think a lot of us as coaches have continued to try to preach like it's not the same feeling anymore. It doesn't feel like that's what's really good. What's really good is finding a way to win enough games to get yourself into the playoff where you have a chance to go make a run at this thing. And I think, I just think that's how modern college football is. And much like you see in the NFL happen, you see more spikes and swings. Team makes the Super Bowl, maybe doesn't make the playoff the next year, bounces back and goes to the Super Bowl. You see that consistently at times in the NFL because of the parity, because of how hard it is to win. That's what's creeping into college football, and I'm not sure that everyone from a fan base, from a supporter, has identified that. And so my opportunity to maybe preach